Imagine a stretch of land in America where crossing an invisible line could prompt an immediate armed military response. This facility is buried deep inside the hostile environment of the Nevada desert. It's a vast expanse of harsh, barren terrain that naturally keeps wandering eyes miles away. The physical perimeter is locked down with aggressive security. Warning signs make it perfectly clear. The airspace is restricted, photography is a federal crime, and unauthorized entry will be met with deadly force by armed guards. Yet this incredibly isolated, silent fortress is only 130 kilometers from the bright lights and millions of tourists in Las Vegas. By enforcing a total blackout and refusing to allow any public eyes on the base, the military created an absolute void of information. That silence turned a patch of desert into the world's most enduring modern mystery, Area 51. The mythology surrounding this installation really started to take shape miles away in 1947 when something crashed into the dirt near Roswell, New Mexico. The U.S. military quickly issued a statement claiming the debris was nothing out of the ordinary, just the crushed remains of a high-altitude weather balloon. The public didn't buy it. A competing theory took hold, suggesting that the wreckage, and potentially even alien bodies, were packed up and quietly transported to the secure Nevada facility. Over the years, individuals claiming to be former employees stepped forward. They described a base dedicated to reverse engineering advanced extraterrestrial technology, dismantling alien spacecraft to understand how they worked. As thousands of civilians reported seeing strange lights and impossible maneuvers near the perimeter, the government maintained a bizarre position. They completely denied Area 51 even existed. Without any official facts to anchor them, people had to connect the dots themselves. They filled the official silence with science fiction, building an entire lore of visitors from other planets. Decades of denial finally ended in 2013. The CIA released a batch of declassified documents that officially acknowledged the existence of Area 51 for the first time. The declassified records showed the facility was constructed to develop and test highly secret military aircraft. Testing these cutting-edge aerospace projects required a specialized footprint far from public view. You can see the massive scale of the runways and the sprawling complex carved directly into the dry lake bed. The great secret hidden in Nevada was a high-stakes effort to win the Cold War. The U.S. needed a secure sandbox to build the future of aviation, completely out of sight from rival nations. The base became a proving ground for revolutionary engineering, starting with high-altitude reconnaissance jets like the U-2 spy plane. Then came the A-12 Oaks cart. With its wide, flattened fuselage and dark, sleek profile, it looked completely alien compared to the standard commercial or military planes of the 1960s. That design evolution culminated in aircraft like the F-117 Nighthawk. It was an angular, jet-black machine that seemed to defy the logic of aerodynamics. To evade detection, engineers had to throw out traditional aviation aesthetics. A standard rounded airplane bounces radar waves straight back to the source, but the sharp, faceted angles of a stealth jet deflect those waves away into the atmosphere. Put yourself in the shoes of a local resident driving through the desert at night decades ago. If you saw one of these dark, radically shaped aircraft tearing through the sky and executing impossible turns, you would likely report a UFO too. The military heard these reports and chose to say nothing. Letting the public believe they were spotting flying saucers provided the perfect smokescreen to protect top-secret Cold War engineering from Soviet spies. Those eyewitnesses were technically right. They really were seeing unidentified flying objects. Their only mistake was underestimating exactly what human engineers were capable of building. Even with the 2013 declassification and the public reveal of the stealth programs, Area 51 hasn't lowered its guard. The perimeter remains heavily armed, and the sense of deep mystery is as strong as ever. We saw exactly how strong that grip on modern culture still is during the viral Storm Area 51 internet phenomenon in 2019. Millions coordinated online, pledging to rush the gates. They rallied behind the slogan, "They can't stop all of us," determined to uncover the truth themselves. While only a handful of people actually showed up at the desert gates, the event proved a powerful psychological point. Releasing factual, dry government documents rarely has the power to kill off a highly entertaining, culturally ingrained myth. Ultimately, Area 51 is a testament to the speed and secrecy of human aerospace innovation. The story of the base shows that when the government creates an absolute information vacuum, the public will fill it with their own speculation.